Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of V-Time, episode 112. Joining me today, Alex.
What?
You didn't see that on the yesterday's stream?
Oh, yeah. No, you're right. Hi, I'm Alex.
No. This is actually Connor. Don't mistake him for Alex just because he's wearing not glasses and a hat and different stuff. That was still funny. But regardless of that, we got a small episode today.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of Monster Strike, a little bit of leftovers from BTO 2. And then I think there's a bit of news, but I'm not 100% sure, so we'll see how it goes.
Let's do this.
So, but before that, if you're interested in buying any cars from TCG Player, please use the link down below. Purchases through this link will support the channel so we can bring more great content straight to you. I would have left the part to you, of Alex's part to you, but we didn't prep you, so.
No, you did not prep me. But he knows it.
Exactly.
My only job so far has been to hold the link.
Well, speaking of, we're going to go straight into Boosted 2 leaks, a little bit stagglers towards the end. We got Stellar Razor Angel. It's a grade 2 double rare. I wish it was triple rare. And more triple rares in the set.
Yeah.
But it's an interesting one regardless, and it's going to follow an Angel Feather mechanic of auto rare guard when this unit attacks. If your damage zone has no face-up cards, this unit gets 5k until the end of that battle. I don't know why this is a double rare for just a 15k beater, but sure.
I mean, it's relatively easy to pull off in Cater, but yeah, that doesn't seem worth the double rare.
Exactly. There's other, like the order we mentioned for Bastion that gives the Vanguard drive check, 5k, draws a card, all that. That could have been easily a double rare.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
it's an interesting choice.
Moving on, though, there's another Angel Feather card. We got Additional Angel. Additionally.
Another one.
I didn't read the name beforehand, so that just came.
That's amazing.
Anyway, it's a grade 1 act ability, rear guard cost. Soul Blast 1, put this unit into your damage zone. Choose a face-up grade 3 card from your damage zone and call it to rear guard. Again, honestly, I can see this in Bastion mostly.
That's solid.
And even in Hexorb, not to mention, because Hexorb runs a lot of grade 3s as well. From Lepisto to Facade to other cards.
You're right. It would also... It's very good. I could see it in Hexa Orb because it will let you pick when you get what on your board.
Mm-hmm. Not to mention, if I'm reading this correctly, put this unit into your damage zone, choose a face. Okay, no, never mind. It doesn't counter charge. So it just picks something that's face up.
It's still very viable.
You're not wrong. It's just with cards like these, you always check, do you counter charge in a different way?
I mean, picking the units you have on your field in a deck that can see when it's going to get its overtrigger, that's...
Not wrong. Anyway, moving on. We're going to go into some Monster Strike from here on out, because Jesus Christ. And Connor, you got the honor to do the first one.
You want me to read that? Okay.
Yes, I do.
Great Sea Deity Watatsumi?
Yeah, you're doing better than Alex.
Best I can think of. It's a grade 2 normal unit. It gets plus 5k shield when in the guard circle.
I mean, that's it. These are mostly going to be trial deck cards, or I think it is trial deck.
That's trial deck.
So yeah. Overall, not too shabby.
I mean, a 10k shield's a 10k shield.
Now, I do want to mention the full boost set 2 revealed, and we're not going to go through every single staggler that we missed. I am, however, going to note some key cards that I think need to be mentioned for certain builds. For example, we got Witch of Entertainment Brana. She's only a grade 1 rare, I think.
Rare.
But she's amazing for the Blaster deck because her ability is continuous rear guard. If your Vanguard is Blaster, if this would be retired for your card's cost, you may count it as 2 retires, which helps the whole full engine.
Yeah, it does. It carries. Yep. Honestly,
we've seen this effect before in other, D era, V era, yada yada yada.
Yeah,
but it's good.
Given that there's not much that does something like that, it's very viable in Blaster Dark right now.
Correct. Another card that I do want to kind of note, if I can find it. Oh yeah, is this one? And we got Coffin Shooter. Now, Alex really hyped this one up for both Maggie and Zorga, and because its act ability is Drop Zone. Once per turn, Soul Blast 1, bind an order card from your drop zone, and call this card to open rearguard.
That's very powerful.
He's been using it in Maggie with a certain combo, but definitely in a Zorga card.
It's a very easy Zorga card, but I see that having a lot of power in Maggie too.
I mean, it just says bind an order, doesn't say normal, blitz, nothing, so it works.
Yeah.
And then, this is going to be mostly Stochia cards to know, because Jesus fucking Christ. For example, this grade 3 Inner Anchored Dragon. Hey, you want Zorga without Zorga? Here's Zorga without Zorga. Continuous Vanguard. When you would play a normal order, you may bind a normal order with the same name from your drop zone and Alchemagic.
Oh, it's a different Zorga.
Yeah.
That's so powerful.
It basically doubles the order by playing it twice.
Yes, but the one that gives an extra crit with enough cards in drop zone.
Yeah, you got big ass fucking columns of crits.
That's 2 double crit swings. That's amazing. I didn't realize it. I thought it was just a watered down Zorga.
No.
But a different kind of Alchemagic. That's interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
I like this card a lot better now.
There is one down mirror one. You got to ride it unless you're not planning to put Zorga in your ride line.
Budget deck.
2. You got to have 2 of the same cards, one in hand, one in drop, which is sometimes not hard, but depending on your ratios can be.
Specialize.
And 3, that's its only effect, while Zorga still has that Cannon plus 1 call something from drop, which is very nice.
This could be very interesting if you decided you did want to budget deck around it.
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to be able to run anything that wants just Zorga.
Speaking of budget deck, budget
yeah.
deck defensive options, wow, one sec. Schludfischer Dragon.
Yeah.
German names. Continuous Vanguard Rearguard. This unit can only attack if you called a rearguard from a place other than your hand during this turn. So you have to superior call in that turn in order for this to attack. And there's a reason, because it's an 18k fucking base.
You can leave that on Vanguard and just kind of laugh.
Exactly.
A lot of stuff.
It is a Vanguard Rearguard ability, and and has no ride restriction cost, which means here's a defensive Vanguard immediately. Now, most cards don't fucking care about it. Most cards already hit that 18 mark or more, but it does help in the grand scheme of things because 5k shield matters.
Oh, yeah. That could easily hit over triggers.
Yeah, 5k shield, we've noticed that with the front triggers. That matters.
It's very interesting. Both of these Stoicheia ones we just went over have Vanguard effects, the pseudo Vanguard effects, meaning if you really wanted to and couldn't afford Zorga, which is believable, you could run them as your ace.
Pretty much.
But only for Stoicheia. Interesting.
I'm going to leave this one to you because I feel like you like it.
This thing is so good. That's an L, right? Yeah. Blaze Maiden Ulna. So continuous rear guard. During a battle, it boosts to grade 0. It gets 5k. It works so well with Trickstar, especially with the way the deck wants to function in set 2.
Yep.
It lets Trickstar hit Vanguards without needing to hit a front trigger, which
Pretty
matters.
much. Like you got that nice combo now where you swing with the grade 3, call Trickstar from drop, boost it with this, so Trickstar is now an 18k attacker, and then Elgar on top of it, and you're just going ham.
Yeah. It's not going to see... I don't think it's going to see main deck play, but you're going to see a lot of people who want to focus on that Trickstar instead, and being able to just poke over a Vanguard matters.
We're going to mention this in a bit, but I want to cover these real quick first. So let's see here. It's not that noteworthy, not really that noteworthy. This one is, I honestly, I think, a little bit noteworthy because I feel like it's a really fun. Yeah, Cardinal Fang Istalate.
Yeah, okay.
Auto rearguard. At the end of each turn, if your world is Abyssal Dark Knight, you and your opponent must choose one of their rearguards and retire it. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Just put it on the board and it's like, let's play this game.
And in a deck that's constantly going to get tokens, you can just dip a token and be fine.
Pretty much.
That's nice. Okay.
Like I tell, it's these fun effects that just kind of work. For example, Twisting Bulldoze. Auto rearguard, when this attacks, if you have more rearguards than your opponent, Cannabis 1 soul charge 1, and this unit gets 10k until the end of battle. Ooh. It's meant for Snow, because Snow can just say yeet rearguards.
I mean, yeah, but that's solid no matter what.
Hey, big ass swinger. Sometimes you need it.
There's some combos for Orphis for that. That's nice.
Correct. Then we had a Battle Droid here and there. Some Spike Brother and Barrow Magnus cards that are kind of interesting, but not really noteworthy. Is there anything else? No, that's about it. Everything else is kind of decent and alright, so we're not really worth mentioning.
Yeah.
So back to Monster Strike. You got it.
Unrivaled Emperor Caesar.
Caesar?
Caesar. It's got a continuous rearguard effect. If your opponent has 2 or less rearguards, it gets plus 5k. It also has Persona Red.
This is for the start deck 2. Oh, yeah, okay. That makes
it's
sense.
also in the trial deck.
Yeah, this is trial deck 3, or technically trial deck. The second one for Monster Strike that has, I forgot her name, but basically she kills 3 rear guards.
Yes, I love her.
That's why this.
I really wish we would.
Yeah, that's why this card just works there.
Yeah, that's solid.
Now,
I like how even the rearguard focus grade 3s have Persona Right. It's just a nice touch.
I don't know why. I still don't understand why.
Hey, we had a misprint grade 1 that had Persona Right. So you know what?
Sure. Anywho, Tuesday stream happened and we saw, I forgot his name. I keep mixing him with ThingSaver. He's not ThingSaver. He is ThingSaver. Never mind. I keep mixing with Sanctuary Guard. I keep mixing him with Sanctuary Guard and Sanctuary Guard with ThingSaver for some fucking reason. But we had ThingSaver.
One of those
revealed.
Royal Paladins.
Correct. And we're going to go from the top with the grade 1 support, Knight of Warhammer Augustus. Auto Rigor, when this unit boosts a unit with Blaster Blade in its card name, counter +1, discard a card from your hand, and the boosted unit gets 5k and a drive +1 until the end of that battle. Auto back row Rigor once per turn at the end of the battle that your Vanguard attack, stand this unit.
Busted.
Very busted. Fucking busted.
This whole set's busted.
This is just the beginning. This is the only V-era clan selection cards we've seen. And if this is the space they're putting everything at, oh, this is going to get very interesting very fast. For example, we got Blaster Seeker. Or Blaster Blade Seeker, not Blaster Seeker.
Yeah.
Like everybody knows what I'm talking about when I say that. Auto, when this unit is placed on Vanguard or Rearguard, discard a card from your hand, choose one of your opponent's front row Rearguards and retire it. Choose one of your Vanguards with Seeker in its card name, grade equal to or less than your opponent's Vanguard, and the original critical of that unit becomes 2 until the end of turn. Auto Rearguard at the end of battle that this unit attacked. If you did not ride this turn, put this unit on the bottom of your deck and draw a card.
Solid.
There's a lot of things going on here that combo-wise are going to make sense with ThingSaver. I just want to note the fact that it makes the Vanguard or a Seeker's unit, I think, yes. Vanguard Seeker.
Vanguard Seeker.
A Vanguard Seeker's critical 2 means you can't stack Force 2s willy-nilly because you're going to, do nothing. This Force 2 is going to turn the original crit 2. This is going to turn the original crit 2. You're going nowhere fast.
There's some crit 1s and Force 1s. That one.
I mean, you want to throw Force 1s, and there's makes sense why Blaster Seeker just goes to the bottom deck because we got Seeker, ThingSaver, Dragon, and oh boy howdy, did they just say here's Legion without Legion.
Yeah.
Auto, when this unit is placed on Vanguard, counter +1, search your deck for up to 1 Blaster Blade Seeker, call the Rearguard, shuffle your deck until the end of turn. The call unit gets 10k for each of your force markers. Yeah.
That big.
Then Auto Vanguard, at the end of the battle that this unit attacked, if you did not ride this turn, cost Soul Blast 3, choose 4 cards from your drop zone, return them to your deck, search your deck for up to 1 Seeker, ThingSaver, Dragon, ride it as stand, and shuffle your deck.
Which combos with everything.
Exactly, now everything makes sense. Excuse me. Now your Blaster Blade just doing shit on the rear guards. Now this thing and going back to the deck, and then if you didn't ride that turn, if you stayed on ThingSaver that turn, it's basically going, all right, let me swing. Let me Soul Blast 3, let me rewrite my Vanguard, let me get a Force Marker and give whatever Blaster Blade is over there another Force Marker because I'm going to call it out of my deck.
That's not once per turn.
It. Huh? No.
I just realized that.
That's it's not once per turn because a new card's fucking coming on to play.
I mean, yes, but if you can keep the soul up, you're just...
Yeah.
You can consistently do this. That's amazing.
No, you can't because it says at the end of the battle, if you did not ride this turn.
But you could do it 2 turns in a row for
Correct.
2 really big turns.
Correct.
That's pretty much it.
So basically, you got your Seeker that swings, goes to deck, draws you a card. Vanguard that swings, calls the Blaster Seeker out back from deck, and puts possibly triggers from your drop because it is putting 4 cards back from your drop to your deck. Gives the Blaster Seeker again 10k for every Force Marker that you just got. Like, it's a circus act. And that grade 1 we talked about, they probably boosted the Blaster Blade on the Rearguard. Now his standing can boost the other Blaster Blade on the Rearguard again.
just every number counts, and that's a lot of Force Markers.
Not to mention the grade 1 specifically is also mainly made for supporting also the Ganslov build because the Ganslov makes any Blaster Blade on Rearguard a Vanguard, which means the extra drive can matter.
Yeah.
So overall, V-Clan selection is getting stupid.
Yeah, that's big. That's a lot.
What are you excited for?
As someone who's hesitant about V format, that's a lot.
I know Hector's completely nuts now that he saw this and he wants to see a Raging Form.
I am excited to see Raging Form just because I like Raging Form.
Anyway, with that thing out of the way, let's go more Monster Strike with more of the second start deck, or technically trial deck 3.
Awakened Savior Miroku.
Yep, that is the ride line now.
Grade 1, when this unit is rode upon, you may call this card to rear guard. Great. And auto rear guard, when this unit boosts, Soul Blast 1, and this unit gets plus 5k until the end of the turn. Solid. 13 booster.
Yeah. Then you got the grade 2 of the ride line.
What on earth? Judgment Lord of the Underworld Inma Dao?
Yeah.
Auto, when this unit is rode upon, countercharge 1. Wow. And auto rear guard, when this unit is boosted, counterblast 1, and this unit gets 10k until the end of that battle.
Two things. One, I think the grade 3 has an on-place ability, counterblast 1, soul blast 1, kill 3 things and stuff like that. I think that's the grade 3's ability. I can't remember. It's been a while. But that makes sense for the countercharge because otherwise nothing else counterblast in the ride line.
I just want to say I love this aesthetic.
Yeah. My Monster Strike has some really good fucking
Even
art.
if it doesn't come here, I'm going to end up buying it just because I want the art.
Yes. But overall, this is a strong. And the second note, fuck Bushi. I'm going to have to put that name on a fucking card. You know how hard that is?
It's going to be really hard to read, but I'm excited.
It's going to be tiny.
More Monster Strike.
More Monster Strike.
Fiendish Fox Princess of Beauty Daji.
Oh, this is a fucking beauty. That's a beautiful card.
That's gorgeous. Just take a minute to admire that before I read it.
Yes.
Auto rear guard. When this unit is boosted, if it is attacking a Vanguard, counterblast 1, choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire it.
I mean, if the Vanguard didn't do the job, this will do it.
It's a more efficient Varina. And it hurts me to say that.
Hey, it needs to boost. But you know, you're not wrong. Anyway, moving on, we got a promo some dropped. I think this was...
That one's yours to read.
Yeah. I don't know where this got dropped from, but it did. And it's a promo for Brentgate. Cannon Schnellkrieger. Schnellkrieger. Oh, Fast Krieger.
Okay, yeah.
Because Schnell in German is fast. Anywho, its ability is auto rigor. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if your order zone has a set order, cost Soul Blast 2, choose one of your opponent's rigors and retire it.
That's just good in anything. I mean, it's not great, but it has
a 9k.
That's its only real drawback.
Yeah. This does confirm one thing, that Space Gridora, whenever she comes out, is probably going to be another Brentgate deck that has another set order mechanic.
Yeah, most likely.
Brentgate seems to be the set order nation, so...
I'm excited to see what it does. I want to see how all the stuff that exists for set order support goes with it.
You're not wrong.
I like that Brentgate has a lot of general coverage. I will say that.
Anyway, moving. We need more. I know we do have main phase retire in Orpheus, so I can't say that.
Yes,
we
you
need
do.
more main phase retire in fucking Dark States. Bear Magnus doesn't have it. Bruce doesn't have it, and we just got
someone
in
who
Festival
keeps getting
Clash.
clapped by Dark States decks, no, you don't.
Anywho, that's been it for the leaks. It's been mostly Monster Strike, and I think it's going to be mostly Monster Strike moving forward. Because for next week's Tuesday stream, they're revealing information for the anime and the campaign since the last episode did air technically yesterday. And then they're also introducing 2 cards from the technical booster to Monster Strike. And they're bringing out Lucifer, so Bringer of Light Lucifer, and Immortal Night
Immortal Night King of the Round Table Arthur.
Thank you.
You're going to have to fit that on a card too.
Yeah, I know, fucking shit. So that's basically going to be 2 of the main boss units in the Monster Strike booster set. So that's going to be interesting. So we're going to slowly start doing Monster Strike because I feel like it's time. The trigger's going to be funny because they're going to be just black cards because we haven't seen any triggers from Monster Strike.
Nothing we haven't seen on the channel before.
Yep. But, you know, that's here nor there. Now, before we go into the last bit of news, if you're interested in picking up any of the cards we just mentioned, except for Monster Strike, because it's not confirmed for English just yet, go check out Triple Sleeve TCG. They got great deals on clans, cases, splits, you name it. Link will be down in the description.
Bushi, please bring us Monster Strike.
Yeah, I'm honestly, I would want a Monster Strike in English because it looks fun. I like, we haven't tested it out, the mechanic of just going, all right, I don't want this, I want this.
Even if the mechanic is bad for some reason, it looks so fun, which is the reason I picked up Overdress. I just want to have fun. Let me have fun, Bushi.
I mean, overdress is the time to have fun because everything is kind of on the same level.
It's very consistent, and I do appreciate that. We haven't had something like that in Vanguard in a long time.
Pretty much. Let's see if I have any other news that I can share with overdress series. Yes. Speaking of news, I got 2 bits of news. So the first one is the fact that Clan Selection will be coming out in English October 22nd. So, and it will be dropping both of them at the same time. It's not going to be one on one day and then another on another day sometime later. Both of them will be apparently dropping on the same damn day.
That's interesting.
So, yay. Let's see here. And then the last bit of news, because as you've probably followed or know, sometime later after Boost Set 3 in between Boost Set 4, there's going to be another start deck 6. And that start deck is going to be piloted by apparently this chick that they announced.
I like her design.
Yes, her name is Mireille. I was going to read the design.
Mireille design. What an interesting name.
Exactly. Now, I'm going to be honest, I didn't watch the latest episode because I have no idea if they've already introduced her in the 12th episode or she's coming in season 2. But regardless...
Go watch it.
Jesus Christ. But regardless, she will be piloting Boost Set 6 or Start Deck 6. And we have no idea which nation or archetype or anything about it.
I was going to say, I like that for a lot of characters based on their design, you can kind of tell what they run. You can't tell anything from this.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
She looks like an NPC who developed into a character.
No, I'm sorry. This is basically let's stop cross-dressing you and actually introduce him.
I know I said it would be hilarious if this ended up being a Dragon Empire, but if they release a second cross-dressing character and a second overdressed set, I'm going to laugh. I'm going to be broke because it's Dragon Empire and I have to build it, but I'm going to laugh.
But yeah, I think that's about it that we have covered this week.
Is that the biggest bait and switch they've ever pulled? Release it as showing a female, but it's actually a cross-dresser so that everybody's like, hey, she's cute.
I mean, they technically did that with Yu.
I knew Yu was a male before I knew about the cross-dressing
the first trailer got everybody fucking confused. And then when they showed the character design, they said, hold up, look at the eyes.
Yeah, look at the eyes. You can park a bus between them. I can never unsee that. Thanks.
Anywho, I think we're going to end that episode there because there's nothing much left to cover. There's just here and there leaks. Slowly go into Boost Set 2, Monster Strike. Hopefully we're going to start Boost Set 3 in Clan Selection soon because we have something big planned for Clan Selection. But outside of that, that's been about it. Unless you want anything else to add.
Please bring us Monster Strike.
There you go. You heard the man, Bushy. With that, this has been episode 112. If you liked the video, please have a like, share with your friends. Comment down below what you think Arthur and Lucifer are going to do. Honestly, I'm kind of curious to see because the start decks are really strong.
Yeah.
Other than that, if you like what we do here, subscribe to our channel, ring that bell to get notified. Maybe follow us on Facebook, join our Discord, and watch us on Twitch. But with that, I've been Philip.
I'm Connor.
You mean fake Alex?
I'm not Alex.
And we'll see you in the next one. Woo! See, that wasn't that hard.
No, I'm just hot. I'm sitting here like my hands are super sweaty, but if I move, it's going to creak. Look at it. There's a puddle where my arms were.